Welcome everybody. We're going to be doing an interval Pilates class, not as intense as some of the other intervals that I have on my channel. So let's go ahead and get started with some roll downs and we'll stretch out. Today my plan is to do 3 exercises, repeat that set about 3 times, and then do another set of 3 exercises, repeat that for 3 times, just so you know what you're getting into. We're going to bring look at your mat lengthwise, legs hip width apart. Remember that's about a fist width to 2 fist width between your feet and your knees. And just kind of get settled into your body. Feel the ears over the shoulders, shoulders over your hips, hips over your knees, knees over your ankles. You can imagine standing up tall against a wall. Taking a deep breath in. On your exhale, we're going to draw chin to chest and imagine peeling your spine off that wall. If your low back is tight, you can soften your knees as you're rolling down. Once we get to the bottom, we're just going to let our head and our arms hang very heavy. Deep breath in. Exhale, restack the spine. So you want to lead up with the pubic bone. Keep your head and your arms very heavy like a rag doll. I'm just going to restack all the way back up against your imaginary wall. Chin is the last thing to lift. Let's do that 2 more times. Draw chin and chest. We're going to roll down. Gonna let everything be heavy, head, shoulders, arms. Scoop through the abs, restack your spine. So nice little stretch just to gently stretch out our spine. When you lift your chest, feel your shoulders reach to opposite sides of the room so you're not drawing the shoulders up and back. You're just gonna naturally pull them back flat against your back. One more time, rolling down. And then scoop and restack the spine. Again, as your heart lifts, your chest lifts, just feel the shoulders reach to opposite sides of the room. We're going to roll down again. Placing the hands on the mat, we're going to walk out into a plank. You're going to do 5 push-ups. Only go down as far as you know you can you can push yourself up. Doesn't have to be big. You can always bring your knees down. We're going to pike our hips up. Walk back. Let everything be heavy. Restack your spine all the way back up against your imaginary wall. Take a deep breath in at the top. We're going to draw chin to chest, roll down again. Bringing the hands onto the floor, we're going to walk out into a plank and you're going to do 3 push-ups. Keep your head and your belly lifted. Pike the hips up. Walk back. Try not to wag your tail. Let everything be heavy. Restack your spine all the way up. Inhaling at the top. Exhale, draw chin to chest. We're going to roll down. Bringing the hands onto the floor. We're going to walk out again. Try not to wag your hips. You're just going to do 1 push-up. Hike the hips up. Drive those heels down. Walk back. Let everything be heavy. Restack your spine all the way up against your imaginary wall. We're going to open our feet to the sides of our mat, and we got 15 squats. Here we go. 15, 14. Try to get your hands to kind of press past your hips as you come up so that you're squeezing the glutes a little bit at the top. 9 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to repeat all of that. So legs hip width apart, big toes facing forward. We're going to draw chin to chest, roll down 3 times. Nice inhale at the bottom, let everything be heavy. Scoop and restack all the way back up. And just focus on the stretchiness of this one. Nice inhale at the top. Exhale, draw chin to chest, articulate your spine down. Inhaling at the bottom. Exhale, leading up with the pubic bone. Restack your spine right on top of your feet. Inhale at the top. 1 more time, rolling down. Again, just articulating the spine, getting it to move. Restack all the way up. And again, shoulders reach to opposite sides of the room. We're going to roll down again. Feel free to leave out the push-ups if you'd like to make it a little easier on yourself. We're going to walk out again. Try not to move the tail. 5 push-ups. 4, press into the knuckles of your hands. Lead with your chest, keep your head and belly back. We're gonna pike the hips up, walk the hands back to the feet. Try again not to wag your tail. Let everything be heavy, restack our spine. Inhaling at the top. Exhale, draw chin to chest, roll back down. Again, hands on the floor, walk out. We're going to do 3 push-ups. We're skipping 4 and 2. Pike the hips up, walk back. Let everything be heavy. Restack the spine. And last time, everybody, rolling down. Walking out. Again, keep that stability so it happens from your core, not moving the hips side to side as you walk out. Find your plank, 1 push-up. Pike your hips up, walk back. Let everything be heavy. Restack the spine, tail to head. Nice and tall at the top, making sure the ribs are down. We're going to open up our feet to the sides of our mat and 15 squats. 14, 13, 12, 11. Make sure your back's not arching as you bend your knees. 8 more. 7, press through your heels. 6, knees look forward. 5, 4, hands go back. Give those glutes a little squeeze at the top. 1 more time. All right, we're going to repeat all that 1 more time. So legs hip width apart, big toes face forward, draw chin to chest, roll down. Intervals are kind of nice because you kind of know what's coming now. We're going to walk. Oops, sorry, my bad. Restack your spine. 3 roll ups and downs first before we walk out. Getting ahead of myself. Remember when you reach at the bottom, just let everything be heavy and then lead up with the pubic bone, restacking your spine. All the way up against your imaginary wall. 1 more time. Nice, inhale at the bottom. And exhale, restack all the way back up. All right, now we're gonna walk out into our push-up. So drawing chin to chest, same thing, you roll down. Bend the knees if you need to, place your hands on the mat. Walk out, try really hard not to wag your tail. Get yourself in your plank, 5 push-ups. Remember, keep your head and your belly back. Lead with your chest. Pike your hips up, drive your heels down, walk back. Try not to wag your tail. So you're gonna feel that core work. It's like you're bracing to walk back. Restack the spine. All right, skipping 4, we're gonna go 3 push-ups. So rolling down again. Hands on the floor, walk it out. 3 push-ups. Press into the knuckles of your hands. Lift the heels, walk back. Let everything be heavy, restack. And 1 more time, everybody, rolling down. Placing the hands on the floor. And we're gonna walk out into our plank again to just do 1 more push-up today. Pike those hips up, walk back. Let everything be heavy. Restack tail to head. Once your chin lifts, we're gonna open our feet to the sides of our mat and 15 squats. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Again, give your glutes a little squeeze at the top. 9, arms pressed past your body. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. Grab some water if you need it. A couple deep breaths in and out. We're going to place our hands on our hips. Make sure the hip bones stay facing forward. Think up through your spine just like you did when you restacked. We're gonna step our right foot forward. Big step forward. You're gonna bend both knees, bring your back knee down to the floor. And then we're gonna push away with our front leg to bring our legs back together. Same thing on the left. We're gonna alternate sides. Push. Just keep alternating. Here's set 3, 4, 5. You could do it slower if you'd like to make it a little easier. 6, we're going to 10, 7, 8, 9, last 2, press into the heel. Now we're going to step our right foot forward, find a little balance, make sure your legs are hip width apart, straighten both legs. Now we're going to bend both knees, the back knee goes to the floor, think up as you go down, and press up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to bend your front leg, shift your weight forward, reach the arms forward as you hinge over your front leg and pick your back leg up. Left hip is facing the ground. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to come all the way up, arms by your ears. Place that left foot down, hands on your hips. We're going to step our right foot back. Find a little balance, both legs straight for a moment. Make sure the hip bones are in alignment with each other and they're facing forward. All right, we're going to bend both knees. Your back knee goes to the floor. Press up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now just bend your front leg, reach the arms forward as you hinge over the thigh. All of your weight in that front foot, pick your back leg up, and we're gonna hold. Right hip facing the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the body up, arms lift up, place the foot down, and lower your arms to your side. And we're gonna walk to the back of our mat to repeat that whole set one more time. So hands on your hips, 2 more times. Hands on your hips, we're gonna step forward with the right foot. 1, left, 2, all the way to 10. Remember, you can slow down the timing to make it a little easier. 5, 6, think up as you go down. 7, push off that front foot. 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to step our left foot forward. Find a little balance, both legs straight to begin. Make sure your hip bones face forward and they're in alignment with each other. We're going to bend both knees, the back knee goes to the floor, and we're going to press up for 10. Anchor into your left heel. 8, think up as you go down. 7, 6, 5, 4, squeeze those quads. 3, 2, 1. We're going to just bend our front leg. You're going to hinge forward, reach the arms forward, shift your weight into your front leg, and then pick your back leg up, straightening your front leg. You can also keep your front knee bent if that's easier for you. Hip faces the floor, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to come all the way up. You're just hinging up on that left leg. Right foot down, arms by your ears, even out the weight in your feet. Hands on your hips, and we're going to step our left leg back. Find a balance with both legs straight. Square the hips, shoulders down. And here we go. Back knee goes down. 10, 9. When you come up, both legs are straightening. 8, 7, 6, 5. Again, think up as you go down. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're just gonna bend the front leg, hinge forward, reach the arms forward, put all of your weight on that front foot, pick your back leg up. You can keep your front leg straight or you can bend it a little bit and hold and breathe. Pick that back leg up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hinge up, bring your left foot down, arms up to the ceiling. And we're gonna bring our arms down to our side and walk back to repeat it one more time. Hands on the hips, nice and tall through the spine. Here we go. Step forward and back. 2. Here's the second set. 3, push. 4, push. Should start feeling some work in your hamstrings and your glutes. 6. Imagine landing on a little cloud when you step forward. 7. So it's a gentle landing. 6, 5, can't count. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more, we can do it. Push. 1 more. We're gonna step our right foot forward. Find a balance with both legs straight. Adjust the back leg if needed, or front leg. Square the hips. Here we go, both knees bend, back knee goes down. Press up. 10, 9, 8. Remember thinking up as you go down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend, adjust your front leg, hinge forward, reach those arms forward, and press up onto that front foot. Balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hinge up, bringing the left leg down. Arms on the hips. We're going to step our right leg back. Both legs straight. Square your hips. Make sure your legs are hip width or else you might feel like you're going to tip over. And here we go. Last one. We're going to bend our knees. Back knee goes down. Press up. 10, 9. You're pressing into that front heel. 8, 7, 6, 5. Straight down, straight up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Just bend the front leg, hinge forward, reach the arms forward, and push up into your balance. Right hip faces the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to hinge up, place that foot down, and then bring your arms at your side. Very nice job, everybody. We're going to practice a controlled sit down. So coming to the front edge of your mat, cross the feet. You're going to sit back as you do that, reach your arms forward just like you did in your balance. Keep reaching as your heels come up. Keep sitting back. Keep reaching, reaching, reaching. Your heels are going to go down, then your butt's going to go down. And now we're on the floor. We're going to grab underneath the legs, scoop and roll down onto the mat. Let's just take a couple deep breaths in and out here, letting our heart rate recover a little bit, letting our breathing slow down. At intervals, our heart rate gets up a little bit higher, which is awesome. So let's just let it recover, because it's always the recovering that's really important. One more deep breath in and out together, just closing your eyes and feeling your heart, the heart's rhythm slow down a little bit. We're going to extend our legs down, bring the arms overhead, pointing the toes, press your body into the mat. Arms float up, we're going to draw chin to chest and roll up. Flex the feet, reach forward. Now from spinal flexion, you're just going to scoop and roll back. Keep reaching through your heels. Point the toes, arms go overhead. Now we're going to roll up again. Flex the feet, big stretch forward. And roll back. Point the toes, we're going to roll up. One more. Flex the feet, big stretch forward. Roll down. Now we're going to roll up again, but you're going to bring your right leg to tabletop. And then we're going to roll back down. You're going to place that leg down. Arms reach overhead. Press your body into the floor. Arms float up. As you roll up, your left leg's going to come to tabletop. So we're just coming to the back of the sit bones now. And as we lower down, that leg goes down onto the floor. And we're going to do that again. Exhale. Right leg to tabletop. Inhale all the way back down. And left leg to tabletop. Inhale all the way down. Now as you roll up, you're going to lift your right leg straight up. You're going to keep it there as you roll down. You're going to roll up towards it. You're going to put it down. Roll down. As we roll up, the left leg is going to come straight up. It stays there as you roll away from it. We roll up towards it. Put the leg down and roll down. Bottoms of the feet together. Deep breath in and out. Bottoms of the feet on the floor. Arms at your side. Feet close to your body because we're going to go into a bridge. So pressing the body into the mat, we're going to lift and lower our hips 10 times. Here we go. Up, down, 1. Squeeze, lower, 2. Squeeze, lower, 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. We're going to go heels together, toes apart. Lift your heels up into high half toe. And same thing, lift lower, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, 1 more. There's our set. So we're going to repeat from the top. Extend the legs down, reach the arms overhead, press the body into the floor. Arms float up, draw chin to chest, curl up, just a regular roll up. We're going to flex the feet, take a stretch forward, and it releases all the work that we just did through the backs of the legs and the glutes. And then we're going to scoop and roll back again, bone by bone. Point the toes, arms go overhead, and we're going to roll up. Flex the feet, big stretch forward, and scoop and roll back. One more regular plain old roll up. Flex the feet, stretch forward, and then roll back. Pointing the toes, we're going to roll up. Right leg's going to come to tabletop. So now you're coming to the back of the sit bones. You're going to scoop and roll back down as that leg goes back onto the floor. Arms go overhead. Press the body into the floor, and let's go ahead and roll up again. Left leg comes to tabletop. Left leg reaches out and goes down as you roll down. Arms overhead, press your body into the mat. We got one more round there with our legs coming to tabletop. So you're almost thinking like chest to knee. And then again, when you're rolling up, because we're going single leg now, right? So you want to think about right through the center of your spine, especially when you're rolling down. All right, now our leg's going to come straight up. It's going to stay there. We're going to roll down. Keep it right there. Roll up towards it. Leg goes down. I'm to the back of my sit bones. Roll down. Reach those arms up. And left leg goes straight up. So single leg teasers. Leg stays right there. So don't let it drop or lift. You're going to roll down away from it as best you can. Try to keep it there. Roll up towards it. Leg goes down to the back of the sit bones. Roll down. Bottoms of the feet together. Arms can come at your side. A couple deep breaths in and out, letting your heart recover. Giving your abdominals a little bit of a break. Ooh, that third set's going to be hard, everybody. Let's bring our legs up parallel to each other, hip width apart. You walk your feet in. We're going to press our body into the mat. And 10 hip lifts. Here we go. Squeeze your bottom. 10, 9, 8, 7. Squeeze those glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels together, toes apart. Lift your heels up into high half toe. Make sure your weight's between your first two toes at the ball of the foot. I forgot to mention that in the first one. That way you're not sickling. And here we go, 10 hip lifts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, squeeze those tushies. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. We're going to extend our legs out. We have one more round, everybody. We can do it. Take those arms overhead. Arms float down. Draw chin and chest. We're going to roll up. Flex the feet. Stretch forward. Release that through the backs of the legs and the glutes, and then roll back, keeping your feet flexed. 3 regular roll-ups. Point the toes. Press your body into the floor. Arms float up. Draw chin and chest. Lengthen your tailbone to the heels. Roll up. Flex your feet. Big stretch forward. Scoop and roll back down. One more time. Big stretch forward. And rolling back down. Time for tabletop. As you roll up, the right leg is going to come to tabletop. Think knee to chest. Lift your back. You're to the back of the sit bones. And as you lower down, that leg reaches out to lower down. Arms overhead, press your body into the mat. Arms float up, draw chin and chest, roll up, left leg comes to tabletop. As you scoop and roll back, that leg reaches away. So very controlled. One more each side. Reach through the leg to roll back down. You want those hips anchored. So the hips are just staying put as you come up and bring that leg to tabletop. They're staying right here. All right, here we go. The leg comes straight up into a single leg teaser. It stays there. You roll back away from it. Try to keep that leg still. You're still reaching through it. Arms overhead. Roll up towards it. This is where it's going to get tough. Lower that leg. Roll back down. Last one. Rolling up. Left leg comes up. Single leg teaser. Keep it right there. Roll away from it. Roll up towards it. Woo, my abs are burning. Lower that leg. Roll back down. Woo, bottoms of your feet together. I'm sure you guys are feeling that at home, but lots of abdominals, especially upper abs, obliques. I'm really feeling that today. Let your heart rate come down a little bit. Just give your abs a quick little rest. And then we're going to bring our feet on the mat, hip width apart. Press your body into the floor and 10 hip lifts. Here we go. Squeeze up, down, 1, up, down, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Heels together, toes apart. Lift your heels up. It's not a huge lift because how our legs are positioned. But just make sure your weight stays between the first 2 toes on the ball of the foot. And here we go. Press up, down, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to take our right leg up to the ceiling. Just give yourself a nice little stretch. Circle the foot if you want, flex and point, whatever feels good for your body. Cross that ankle over your left knee, just above it, and then bring your left knee towards your chest. Just give your glute a little stretch after doing all that. And we're going to release it. Left leg reaches up. You can circle or point and flex, whatever feels good for you. Cross the ankle over the right knee. Bring your right knee in. Lace your hands along the back of the leg and pull it towards you. Keep your tailbone in neutral and just feel that nice stretch in your glute. All right, we're going to go ahead and extend that left leg down, arms out to the side. Right leg reaches up. You got 3 big circles each way, anchoring through that left leg. Just our single leg circle. Reverse. 3, 2, 1. You're going to keep that leg up to the ceiling and you're going to try to roll onto your left side. And as you do that, that leg is going to turn out. Try to keep it up. Find your mouse house. We're going to lower that leg, Keep that little mouse house lifted and lift up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Lift it up. 3, 2, 1. You're going to roll all the way onto your belly. Push yourself up, curling the toes under. You could do tabletop or you can just push up into a plank. Take your right leg, reach it up. And then we're going to take our left foot. We're going to flex it and point it for 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to bring both knees down. Turn around, lie down on your back. Arms out to the side, right leg down, left leg up. 3 circles. 1, 2, really reach through that leg. 3, reverse. 3, 2, 1. You're going to keep that leg up. Now see if you can roll onto that right side. As you do that, this leg is going to stay reaching up to the ceiling as best you can. You're going to roll the hip under. So make sure the hip isn't coming hiking up to your ear. You're rolling it under. If you can see the difference between that in my leg. Keep that little mouse house. You're going to lower lift. 10, 9, 8. You could slow down the pace if you want it a little easier. 6, 5, 4, 3, squeeze. 2, squeeze. 1. You're going to roll all the way onto your belly. Remember, you can go through tabletop, curl the toes under, lift your abs, press up. Left leg lifts. Flex the right foot. Head back, belly in, point for 4. So just rocking forward and back on the hands. 3, 2, 1. Bringing the knees down. You're going to roll onto your side and then your back. And we lie down again. That is our set. So left leg out, arms out to the side, right leg up, 3 circles. 1. Big stretch out and around. 2, 3. Remember, we want our leg to be long. Reverse. Reach it away. 3, 2. That reaching away is going to help you as we roll to our side. 1. Keep that right leg up. You're going to roll onto your left side. Try to think about that leg reaching up as you roll. It's okay if it lowers a little bit. If your hammies are tight, keep your mouse house. Lower lift. 10, 9, 8. Think about your leg getting longer. 7, 6, 5, 4. Feel those quads. 3, 2 more. Reach. 1. You're going to roll onto your belly. Curl the toes under, hands underneath the shoulders, lift your abs, lengthen your tailbone, press up. Right leg lifts. Flex the left foot, head back, and point for 4. Just rocking forward and back on your hands. 3, 2, 1. Gently bring your knees down. You're going to roll onto your side, onto your back, and we're going to roll down. Arms out to your side, right leg down, left leg up, 3 circles. 3, 2, 1. Reverse your circles. 3, 2. Remember, we're reaching through that right leg to anchor the right hip onto the floor. 1. Now keep your left leg up. You're going to rotate, turn. Keep that leg reaching up as you turn and roll this hip under. Bottom ribs lifted. Remember, we want our little mouse house. Lower lift. 10, 9, 8. Lift. 7. Keep your mouse house lifted as you lift that leg. 4. Woo! 3. You can do it. 2 more. 1 more. We're going to roll onto our belly. Curl those toes under, hands underneath your shoulders. Lift your abs and push up. Head back, belly in. Adjust the feet if needed. Left leg comes up. Flex the right foot and then point. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees down. Roll onto your side and then onto your back. We got 1 more round, everybody. Left leg reaches down, arms out to the side, right leg up. Let's circle. 3, keep it moving. 2, 1. Reverse. Inhale for half your circle. Exhale for the other half. 2. 3. We're going to keep that leg up. Roll onto your left side. This leg is going to, think about reaching it up, up, up. It's going to reach up, 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 up as you rotate to the side. Now lower the leg. Keep your mouse house. Lift. 10, 9, 8. Head resting on your arm. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to roll onto our belly. Hands underneath the shoulders. Curl the toes under. Engage your core and then press up. Adjust the feet as needed. Right leg comes up. Flex the left foot and point for 4. Exhale, inhale 3, 2, 1. We're going to bring both knees down. Roll onto your left hip and then onto your back again. Right leg reaches down, left leg up. Last round, everybody. Big circles. 1, single leg circle. 2, 3. Reverse. 3. Really reach through it. 2, 1. Leg up. Now again, you want to think about that leg going up. So I'm going to keep reaching it up, 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 up as I rotate and roll onto my right side. Find your mouse house, lower the leg, and then lift. 10, 9, keep your mouse house as you lift your leg. 8, 7, stretch it away. 6, 5, you can do it. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. We're gonna roll onto our belly. Last time here. Hands under the shoulders, curl the toes under, engage your abs and press up. Head back, belly in, left leg comes up. Right foot flexes and points. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to bring both knees down. Find your mat. Feet together, knees wide. Sit back towards your heels. Reach your arms forward, let your forehead rest on the floor, and we're going to, again, recover. So taking deep breaths in and out, closing your eyes. Focusing on the rhythm of your heart and your breathing. And then just becoming aware of slowing them down. So letting our heart rate recover. Catching our breath. A few more moments here. And we're going to slowly restack our spine right where we're at. All right, everybody, we have 1 more round, and then depending on the timing, we'll probably have some time to stretch, which definitely give our quads a stretch today. So we're going to find a quadruped position. Shoulders underneath or above the hands, knees right underneath your hips. You want that 90-degree angle at your hip and your knee. That's your tabletop. Spine is your tabletop in this position. We're going to take our right leg and left arm and reach them out. Find a balance. Right hip, if you had a light attached to it, it's going to stay shining down on the floor. And we're going to do 10 lifts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hand and the knee down. Right arm, left leg, we reach it out. Imagine a light on your left hip. It's going to stay shining down. And we're going to lift. 10. So we're just creating some length through our body. 8, 7. You're going to feel that left hamstring. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to bring the hand and the knee down. And we're going to turn onto our left hip if you want to mirror me. So left hip, come down onto your forearm. And we're going to take the feet and stack them. If you want it a little easier, just take your top leg forward like so. Flex your feet to make sure you're on the sides of them. Push the shoulder away and back. And we're going to lift our hips off the mat. Take your top arm up. We're going to lower the hips a little bit. Press up. 10, 9. So you're just coming up into that straight line. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep the shoulder down. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to lower the hips. Find a mermaid position with your legs. You're going to do a stretch up and over. As we come up, we're going to turn our outside leg up and then take your front or bottom foot behind the top foot, if that makes sense. So it'll be your left foot behind your right foot. Wrist resting on your knee, shoulders back. We're going to press our hips forward to lift them, go up and over your mat, all the way back down for side bend. One more time like that, and then we're going to do 2 more, bringing our inner thighs together. So curl the bottom toes under. You're going to press all the way up, squeeze those inner thighs together, up and over. If that's a little too tricky for your balance, keep your knee down. One more time. Good job. So we're going to go ahead and flip around, stacking our feet. You're on your right forearm, hand on your hip. Flex the feet to make it a little easier. You can go here. You can also keep your bottom knee down. And we're going to press our hips up. Side of the leg is also up. This bottom shoulder stays down. Take your top arm up. Lower the hips, lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, 1 more. Gently lower the hips. You're going to push yourself up, go into your mermaid or merman. Take a side bend up and over. And then coming down, we're going to turn this leg up. And you're going to bring your right foot behind your left foot. Wrist resting on your left knee. Shoulders back and down. Into side bend on the knee. 4, 2, gently come back and down. Remember, for side bend, you're always pushing the shoulder away from your ear. Stay here. We're going to do 2 more. Curl the toes under if you want. Come all the way up. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Keep your balance. Slowly come down. One more time. Good job, everybody. We're going to go ahead and find our quadruped. Hands right underneath your shoulders. Hips right underneath, right above your knees. Take your right arm and left leg, reach them back. Find your balance. Little lifts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hand and the knee down. Left arm, right leg, reach up, find your balance. Push your head back in space. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hand and the knee down. We're going to come on to our right side. You're on your forearm. Legs are stacked. Hand on your hip. Shoulders back. We're going to press our hips up. Take your top arm up. Lower the hips. Lift. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently bring the hips down. We're going to go into our mermaid or merman. So legs are in a zigzag. Take a side bend. Bring that hand onto the floor. Set up for your side bend. Right foot behind your left foot. You can keep your knee down, or we're going to come all the way up. We're just going to do 2. Here we go. Up and over. 2. And slowly come down. It's just reducing our reps as we move into our second set. 1. And now we're going to switch our legs around. Come onto the left forearm. Hand on your hip. Stack your feet, or you can go here. Pick those hips up. Bottom shoulder back and down. Take your top arm high. Lower the hips a little bit. Lift up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently come down. Zigzag your legs. Take a side bend to release that. Set up for side bend exercise. Keep your bottom knee down or just come all the way up. Here we go. Just 2 of them. up and over. As you start to fatigue, feel free to keep your knee down so you don't burn out this shoulder, right? We never want to compromise our form. All right, you guys, one more round. We're going to come into our quadruped. Shoulders anchored down. Take your right arm and left leg, reach them out, find your balance. And let's lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hand and the knee down. Left arm, right leg, reach it out, find your balance. Lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hand and the knee down. We're going to lie down on our left side. Feet stacked, shoulder down, hands on your hips. We're going to lift up. Top arm reaches up. Lower the hips, lift. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Find your zigzag. Take a side bend to release it. Find your side bend exercise position. One side bend, up and over. 1. Big stretch. Gently come down. Swing those legs around. Stack your feet. Hands on the hip, shoulder down, especially this one, we want it back and down. Press the hips and the side of the top bottom leg down. Reach your arm up, lower lift for 3, 2, 1. Coming down gently, zigzag the legs, take a side bend up and over. Set up for side bend exercise, one side bend up and over. Knee down or knee up. Gently come down. We're gonna go legs crossed. You can bring your right leg in front. We're gonna open our arms to the side and then cross, giving ourselves a nice big hug. We're gonna start to cool down now. That's the end of our intervals. So as we're stretching, we can close the eyes, focus on your breathing, and focus on how your heart is slowing down. So we're letting it recover. Open the arms again, other arm crosses on top. Open the arms again, reach them up. You're gonna bend your left elbow, grab the elbow with your right hand, just pull your arm back. Try not to tip your head forward. Just give your tricep a little stretch here. We're gonna release it, bend your right elbow, grab the elbow, and just bring it behind you. Again, try not to dip your head forward. You're just pulling the arm back without dipping your head. Nice stretch in your tricep. And we're gonna release that, come into our quadruped. Step your left foot forward. Hip flexor stretch. Come up onto your fingertips, lift your heart. Letting your heart rate recover still. Bring your hands onto your knee. Same arm as leg that's back. We're gonna lift it high, do a gentle back bend. Come forward, lowering the arm. You're gonna rotate to your back leg. A little bit of rotation. We didn't really do rotation today. Circle the arm down, bring your hand onto the knee. The left arm reaches out and rotate away. Circle that hand down onto the inside of your left foot. You're gonna take your right arm, do a circle back. Now stay here. You can come up onto your left fingertips. Then if you want, you can bend your knee, and we're gonna give ourselves a nice little quad stretch. Might even get a little stretch in your shoulder and your pec too. If you have your foot, gently let it come down. We're gonna circle this hand up again. Open up your left hand, and then we're gonna toe heel the foot across your left foot until you come down into a pigeon stretch. If you feel too much torquing on your knee, you can lie down on your back and cross your left ankle over your right knee and pull your right knee in like we did after our bridging. Our goal is to try to keep this hip down and forward. It's not going to touch all the way, but you just want to try to keep it forward. If it feels good for you, reach the arms out and rest over the front leg. Deep breaths in and out here. We're going to slowly, If you're over the leg, come up. Lift your heart, little back bend. Really stretch your back leg back so you're opening up that right hip. And then we're going to press ourselves up, slide that left leg back into your quadruped. And then we're going to step our right foot forward. Hip flexor stretch. Come up onto your fingertips, lift your heart. Hands on the knee if it feels okay for you. And then take the same arm as like that's back. We're going to lift it high into a gentle back bend. There's still some abdominal engagement when you do your back bend. We're going to lower the hand down in front, rotate towards your back leg. Circle the hand up, bring it to the outside of your right knee. Right arm is going to rotate away. We're going to bring this hand down to the inner part of our right foot. You can take the left arm, do a semicircle up, come up onto your right fingertips, stay here, or bend your back knee, grab your foot, and give yourself that quad stretch. We'll do another quad stretch standing, so don't worry if you can't do it here. If you have your foot, you're going to gently release it down. Big cartwheeling the hand back down, open up your right foot, and then toe ball, or heel toe, I should say, not toe ball. Heel toe your leg across, the right one, until you come into your pigeon. Remember, if there's any torquing in your knee, we don't want to feel that. So you can lie down on your back, cross your right ankle over your left knee, and pull your left knee towards you, just like we did after our hip lifts. The goal is to try to get our left hip forward and down. If it feels comfortable for you, you can hinge forward and just rest. Deep breaths in and out. So just kind of giving our piriformis and our glutes a stretch, especially after all the glute work we did today. This should feel good. Coming back up. Come up on your fingertips, lift your heart, and really stretch through your back legs so you're opening up that left side more. Place your hands on the mat, slide that right leg back. We're going to lower down onto our elbows and then onto our belly. Turn your head to one side and lace your hands at the small of your back. We're going to open the legs a little bit wider and turn them out. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, we're going to lift the heart, lengthen the tailbone to the heels, and wash out our shoulders as we come up into extension. If this is too much for your shoulders, you can release your hands and bring them down to your side. Just try to get the arms behind you, keeping your heart lifted. And we're going to lower down, replacing the hands at the small of your back. Turn your head to the other side. We're going to do it one more time. Inhaling up, lengthen the tailbone, lift the belly, lift the heart, lift those arms. Exhaling down. We're going to place our hands underneath our shoulders. Push yourself up into a flat back child's pose again, knees wide, feet together. Deep breath in and out. We're going to come into a quadruped. Curl the toes under, lift your knees. Shift your weight into your hands and lift your hips to the ceiling, shoulders down. You can kind of pedal this out a little bit. Get a little stretch in the back of our legs. And we're going to walk our hands back to our feet. And you're going to take a nice forward fold. Letting your head, your arms be very heavy, just like we started with when we did our roll downs. Try to shift your weight into the balls of the feet so you get a little more stretch in the lower leg. And we're going to bring our hands to the small of the back and again wash out our shoulders. If you need to bend the knees here, you can. Sometimes that'll deepen the shoulder stretch. Just continue to let your head be heavy. Slowly start to bring your hands back to the small of your back. And then release the arms down. Deep breath in. Exhale, leaning up with your pubic bone. You're going to restack your spine all the way up against your imaginary wall. Just like we started with today. Now we're going to do a quick standing quad stretch if you couldn't reach your foot when we were down on the floor. So feel free, if there's a wall by you, you might want to grab a hold of it. Got something to just hold on to. And we're just going to grab the right foot or ankle. And you want to make sure your knee doesn't do that. So we're going to try to bring our knees close together, about hip width apart. And you're just going to allow your knee to go behind you. I'll turn to the side. You're still staying up tall. Make sure your back doesn't arch, so I'm still engaged through here. You don't have to hold on to anything if your balance is all right. And then we'll go ahead and release that. And then shifting your weight onto your right foot, grab your left foot. And then again, you want your knee not to be out here, so you want to bring it down. That way we feel more of a stretch right here. And then try to think about your knee going behind your body. So I'll turn to the side. I'm going to think about pushing back a little bit so I open up my hip joint. That's going to really stretch out that rectus femoris, so one of the quad muscles that crosses our hip joint and our knee joint. And we're going to slowly bring our foot down. Awesome class, everybody. If you did my video and you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe. I post videos every week, and then hopefully I'll be posting some workouts like on the reformer in the chair soon, like 15-minute workouts, 10-minute workouts, real quick ones. So please join me next week, and I'll see you guys again soon. Have a wonderful day.